is the class. All right, so this is the assignment. We're just going to be doing a quick revision to this assignment. Though I haven't gone through it myself, but let's see what we can do here as a data analyst. So let me copy this one, take it here, take it down. Then I'll copy. So I'll just create a new sheet and then paste it here. Great. So let's just convert it to a table. Yeah. It's a table now. Let's remove this one. Good. So this is a data. Let's understand, first of all, let's understand the data sets so that we can know what we are working on. So this is months. This is months. Let me bring back this thing so that we can see the different month, the filter. So we can see that we are working 2000 and the year, this is the month. So we are working, if you expand it, you can see for 2017, we have from January to August. Then for 2016, you have from January to December. Good. So this is months and this is the financial year. So the financial year covers from 2015 to 2018. So you have data from 2015 cutting across 2016, then from 2016 to 2017, then from 2017 to 2018. And then you have this chain. What is this chain talking about? Let's see. Chain fashion direct, fashion direct, fashion direct. So what are the things we have here? We have fashion direct, we have next loop just to then blank. I don't think we need the blank. We'll just remove the blank because we don't have, it's not important in this. So this chain is talking about fashion direct and next. Okay, let's go. We'll definitely understand what the data is talking about. But for now, I think it's a sales data. Then suburb, we have the Chatswood. And then we have all this Albany, Alexandria, Alice Spring, Alton. Okay, this is the suburb, different suburb. Then states. This is the states. I think it's abbreviated. You have this one, NWS. I think these are states in USA. Then you have the postcode. Then you have the country. How many country are we dealing with? Just Australia. So everything, this is an Australian business, a business based in Australia. Then the managers, these are the different managers working there. We have the Alex, we have Amber, we have Brian, and all of these people. So this is the category. We have the accessories, the groceries, the home, the horsery, the intimate, juniors, kids. So this is a shop. It's like a store. These are the different category of products they have. So under the accessories, under the kids, you have kid item. Under the women, you have women item. Under the men, you have, so under the home, you have home accessories, home item, and all that. So we have the buyer. These are their different customers that they have. Maggie Mayer, these are different customers that are being that are being looked into, like the name of the customers that cut across these data sets. Then the sales, these are the different sales amounts that was recorded. There are so many for this time period. So this is a sales data. So this is a sales data for this business, the sales they made in the financial year 2015 to 2018. So now we understand what our data is. Good. So it's just basically talking about sales. There's really nothing. We don't need to create any more tables because there's really no quantity, nothing. It's just the only aggregate data here, like the only quantitative data here is just the sales column, right? All these other ones are not, you cannot aggregate all of these other ones. So that's it. Then I think That's just it. As after you understand the data, the next thing you're supposed to do is just to switch into solving the business problem. So here, the business problem says, let's go back to the business problem. So the question says using pivot tables. So therefore, analyze the attached data. Determine top 5 buyers in each year. Top 5 buyers in each year. Top 5 buyers in each year. So we'll come here. Obviously, we are going to create a pivot table. So we are going to insert pivot table for the entire table. Select the table. So new worksheet. Let's create it in a new worksheet. So these are pivot table. And it says we should determine top 5 buyers in each year. And here we have from the table here, we have the buyers. Who are the buyers? Look at the buyers, which is the customers. This is our customers. So we want to know which are the top customers for each year. And this is the sales. So we are going to be doing that by sale. So we are going to check which customers actually bought more goods from us. So the question is, they determine top 5 buyers in each year. I remember how many years, which years are we considering? We are looking at 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. So this is like 2016, 2017, 2018. Sorry, this is 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. So when we come to this pivot table, we are going to look at the buyers. Our buyers will come to the row, then the sales will come to here. So we can see all our buyers and the sales that they've made. So I'm just going to I don't want this column. Hide. Oh, sorry. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna bring it back, sorry. Okay. All right. So I'm going to bring in the buyers. Sorry. The buyers will be here. Then the sales, because we want to check the sales, the highest sales. Okay. This is the sum of sales for each of the buyers. Then we want to filter it by year for each year. We want to check for each of the year. We want to say fiscal year. Let's see how it looks like in column. So this is for 2015 to 16, this is for 2016 to 17, this is for 2017 to 18, and this is the grand total. Remove grand total, we don't need. I think we don't also need this one. Remove grand total, good. So here, we can see if we sort, we need the top 5 buyers for each of the year. So there are 2 ways you can do this thing. You can separate them and do them individually. Do for this year first, do for this year first, and do for this year first. But there's really no need doing that like that. You can just do it like this and have your data. So if you did it the other way around, you're still correct. If you did it separately, you did for each of the year, you are still very correct. But I'm just going to do mine like this. So I am going to get just the top 5. So I'm just going to come here, then go to summarize by sum. Okay, it's already in sum. Then I'm going to sort by smallest to largest. I'm going to sort by largest to smallest. Good. So we can see the top 5. So I'm just going to come here and do value filter and do greater than. I'm looking for top 5. So I'm going to reduce this by 5. And I'm going to by item. So we are trying to do by, okay, no. Sum of sales, we are going to be we're going to be getting the top by sum of sales. So it's going to take the highest values by sum of sales. I can change it. Okay, they didn't put this other column here, which is sum of the row label, which is the name of those customers. So which is good because we cannot agree. We can only sort by aggregation. Like they are going to get this top 5 by by numbers. Okay. So when I click on OK, it gives us the top 5 buyers. So this is good. So I think this solves it for me. Then if you did it the other way around, like I said, you're still correct as long as you got it. So if you did it the other way around, it means you're getting these numbers individually. Sorry, it means you got them individually, which is still going to give you this. So our top 5 buyers for each of the year for 2012, 2016, we'll have this person. I think this person maintained the top buyer. Is our favorite, is our VIP customer for the whole of the year. Yeah, because if you check this is the highest here. If you check this is the highest here and also highest here, then yeah, just like that. But this one is not. However, they fall within the first 5, the top 5 buyers. Okay, so that is solved. I would like to take questions so that we don't come back to it. Is there any question? How do I mark this thing as good? I don't have emoji in my. So please, you can unmute yourself and ask your question if you have. Go ahead and ask your question. Is there a question in this number 1 that we did? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead, Cindy.
No, there's no question for me. I'm just greeting.
Did you get it correctly in your own?
Yes, I did it separately.
Oh, great. That's good. I'm proud of you
Yeah.
for getting that. I don't know why this is not working. So, can we move to the next one? If there's no question. It's not working. Okay. So the next one says determine top 5 suburb group from 2016 to 2017. Determine 5 top suburb group from 2016 to 2017. Determine top 5 suburb group. So top 5 suburb group. This is our suburb group. So let me see who can count it. Wow, there are so many numbers. So top 5 suburb group for the year 2025 and 20 for the year 2016 and 2017. So this is actually tricky because you need to filter. So the fiscal year, okay, let's use month. Let's see, because this one also have year. So sorry, not here, column. For 20, okay, no, this one will not give us all the months. But if we don't want the months, we can just remove the months. Oh, why is it not bringing up? Let me see if I can. It's not giving me what I want. So I'll just use here, put here. So I want for only 2016 and 2017. So 2016 and 2017, that is 2015 to 2016, 2016 to 2017. So we don't want for 2018. So this is all we want. Then the top 5. So when they are talking about top 5, obviously It is sales because the only aggregate column here is sales, the only one that has. So this is what you're going to be using to judge whatever criteria that is given to you is the sales that was made. Because you cannot get the top buyers or the top suburb group, this suburb now, you cannot get the top suburb by suburb. I mean, you cannot these ones are not quantitative. This is the only quantitative column here. So you're going to be pairing this against whatever is asked to be done. So here it says determine the top 5 suburb group from these 2 years. Therefore, suburb, this is the suburb. The suburb, why is it giving us names? Am I doing anything wrong? Suburb, this is data set. This is the suburb. Suburb is only, okay, yeah, correct. All these names are there. So, and then we are going to match it to sales, bring sales here. Good. So this is for the 2 years. And we are going to filter it from the top to the bottom. And then we are going to, I'm filtering with this row. Let me also filter with this row. And let me sort with this row, sorry, from largest to smallest. Okay, good. Then I am going to, of course, click here to see filter value by top 5. And it is by sum of sales. So we'll have the top 5 here. These are the top 5 suburb group. These are the sales amounts that was realized for each of them for these 2 years, for 2015 to 2017. Good. So if I am going to, you can also do them separately for each of the year, but since the question says from 2015 to 2017, so obviously this should be correct. But if you did it the other way around, as long as you got these people, then this is absolutely okay. Then the next one, is there any question? If there's a question, go ahead, Kiki. Go ahead. Please go ahead. Kiki, go ahead or unmute yourself. Bro, Alpha. Kiki, you're raising your hand. Do you have question? Hello, Kiki.
Sorry, sir. I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, please, can you go back to what we just did now?
Sure. Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to explain how I did my own. So I want to know if I'm also right.
Okay.
Okay, the financial year, I had to filter it. I did not add the financial year to the column. I just had to like filter it naturally. Filter it by, okay, please
How do you
just
mean
remove
naturally?
the column first.
Hmm?
Like, can you remove the financial year from the column?
Okay.
Okay, so I just went to filter it. Okay, it was like this. I had to filter it. I clicked on the financial year, the filter icon there.
This one, right?
No, not that one though.
Which one?
The other, no,
This
where,
one?
no, where you have to tick it, good. Where you have to tick it.
This one?
All table fields.
Table field? Here?
Yes, sir. Yes. The filter icon there.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I filtered the 2015 to 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was done with that, I had to sort it
Okay.
from that smallest, and
Yes,
then
which is
just give me,
that's what we did too now. We sorted.
okay.
We sorted. So what did you get? Is it different from what we are getting here?
My system is not available yet, so I can't really tell.
Okay.
So I just wanted to know if the way I did mine, if it is the same.
Okay. Yeah, sure. It's
Okay,
correct.
okay. Can I go on now?
Yes.
Okay, what I did was that I only did for 2016 to 2017 since we have that already on the data set. So I didn't start from 2015, 2016. I did 2016, 2017, the same way the last person that asked the question did as. Yes, and that was what I got. I was right, but just I didn't do for 2 years.
Okay. But the question says from 2016 to 2017, so it
Yeah,
should
I said
be
2016 to 2017.
Yes,
So
that was
since we,
sorry.
so since we have the financial year already that has even splitted the whole thing and 2015, 2016, 2016, 2017.
mm. Oh,
I was
okay. Now
I
I
was
see
also
what you're
expecting the same
saying.
thing too, sir.
This
Do
is
you get
20.
what I'm saying now?
Okay, only this one. You mean only this one, right?
That's
Yes,
2016
yes,
slash 2017. That what I
Yeah,
was expecting too.
that was why I
yes,
did.
that was what I did.
Okay,
Also,
but
you are right.
look
Also,
at this thing. Look at this thing. This data set now. This data set. Let me come here and do it from here. I don't know. Okay, from here. If you see the physical year, you're going to notice that it has if you use only this one, it cuts the data, it cut across the data in 2017, 2016, but this one has part of 2016 data. This could be maybe this could be maybe December 2015, then enters January 2016. Then it continues from there, 2016, then 2017. Do you get? Then 2017 continues here as well. So I think I actually agree with what you're saying because if we're going to include this one, it means we're also going to include this one since 2017 falls into this data as well. So I will agree with you all that this one is the correct one since the data is already filtered. I'm going to mute everyone. So if you want to say anything, just raise up your hands and I'll allow you to talk. So, okay, so now let's take this again. It says we should get the top bias for this one. Then let's take it again. We are going to get the suburb. The suburb is going to be here. Then the sales will be here. Then first we need to sort it to get from the highest to the lowest, sort it. Then we need to, filter it by the year, physical year. So when the year comes here, you're going to come here and then, you're going to come here and then we'll just remove this one. So this is for just 2016 to 2017, just 2016. So I agree with you. This has already been filtered for 2016, 2017. And then we're just going to do the top 5 since the data says just the top 5. So thank you so much for pointing that out. That's really very necessary. And that is it. So let's now move to the next one. The next one says we should get the top 10 best-selling category 2016-2018. So this is from 2016 to 2018, best-selling category. So which means we are going to leave the year here still. This is sales. So this is going to just change to category. We'll have the category here. Then the sales. So we are not doing top, this time around is top 10. It's top 10, but we are not filtering yet because we don't even know which ones are highest. So I'll just do it from scratch, put category here, then why is it giving us only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Okay, this is the top 10, but this is how we got it. It's from here. we did top 10, as you can see, top 10 here. If we wanted top 20, we just increase it to 20, and then it will add up those ones. But let me see why it's not giving us that. Top 20. By some, okay. Let me put the fiscal year and see. The year that we need is those 2 years from 2016 to 2018. That's what the question says, from 2016 to 2018. This is the top 10, but how are we sure that this is the top 10? We have sorted it. Right? From largest to smallest, okay. These are all the categories. Yeah, these are all the categories. So how many are the categories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is already 10, and they want us to get the best 10 selling. The best 10 selling category. So the category is already 10 by default. So
10, yes.
all right, so good. So that means the question solved the service just for you to do sorting, and that's all. Just add the fiscal year. Let's see what happens if we put the year in the filter. It means we can now see this, but we can filter it by the year. Can just filter by the year as well. So this is just to show you that you can play around your data. Good. So this is good. Remember, you can also rename your label, right? You can also rename it if you can come here. If you can see value field setting, you can just rename it, name it something else. Sales, sum of sales. You can name it total sale if you want. So you need to make because these headings are very important when you are now plotting your graph, like when you're designing your this thing. So the next one is let me copy this and put here. So I remove this. I want to create a pivot table there. The next one says determine top 10 best-selling managers from 2015 to 2017. Top 10 best managers. Top 10 best managers. So our managers, we just bring our managers here. Then sales, the sales that they made, they generated for us. Then you can see. So, and it has to be within a fiscal year from 2015 to 2017. So we are going to add the fiscal year from 20. So now there's another way of doing this thing, because if I put it here, it is going to, if I put it here, look at what will happen. It's going to, then when I choose those years that I want from 2015 to 2017, it's going to give us 2 columns, right? But we don't want 2 columns. So what we'll do is just to bring this one here and put it here. So it is going to give us, we just filter it. You can see those 2 filters has been implemented, and it gives us just 1 column. And that is what you're going to do for all of these ones as well. Look at this one, because you don't want to use a clustered bar chart. If you want to plot now, you're going to be plotting the clustered bar chart. Then you're going to have a bar chart for 2017. You're going to have another one for 2017, 2018. Then for this one, you're going to have 3 clustered bar charts, each one having for each of the year. Okay, I think this is right. You can have it. It will kind of make your data more explanatory. All right, but if you cluster it like this, everything in a column, this is what should be done here, because this is going to sum up all the sales made by each of these managers for each of this year. So for this person, for this Alex Nash, is going to sum up the sales they made in 2015, 2016, and 2017, which is going to be equal to this. But if you want to see them separately, just come here. Then it's going to break it out for you. This is the sales this person made only in 2015, 2016. This is the sale this person made in 2016, 2017. I don't know if you get me. So it depends on how you want your dashboard to look like. If you want, okay, let me just show you an example of what I'm saying. So for this one now, let's plot something. Let's insert. No, let's plot. There's our design. So pivot table, then plot. So you see, this is the kind of chart that you're going to have. So you will need something like this. Let me see. I want to use a clustered bar chart. No, column chart. Because the data is so many, that is why. So let's sort it. They said the top 10, right? Top 10. So let's sort it before we do that. If not, it's so much. So let's sort with let's just sort with this one so that I can do the top 10. Okay, so we'll have just 10. So now when we now put it in a bar chart, it's now smaller. You can see this is what I'm trying to show you, that let's put it in a bar chart. So you can see that for each of the year, actually, for this 2015, 2016, John, it's actually didn't follow. I think this John Gardner had highest sale in 2016, but he didn't have the highest sale in 2017, as you can see here. Okay, I think he's still the highest in he's topping everybody in both years, and then this one as well, just like that. You can see how it now gave us for each of the years. So from our data, this thing label here, you can see that this is for the yellow one, the orange one is for 2016, 2017, while this one is from our legend. You can see that this one is for 2015, 2016. All right, so what I was trying to say, when you now use filter, it is going to combine this thing. If I put this one here now, it's going to change. You can see it is now a single chart, and you can actually change it. If you go to design, change chart, you can change it to just column chart, and we are good. Though this is not appropriate but I'm just trying to show you what I want to show you, that this is still the same information. It is still this guy, what is his name? John Gardner, that is still the top. You can see he's still the top. Let me arrange it. Let's sort it so that it will come good. So you can still see that John Gardner is still the highest because it has summed. Okay. Lillian Poots. Okay, Lillian Poots got. Let me see what are you saying? Lillian Poots was leading in 2016, 2017. Okay. So for 2016, 2017, let's put it back and see. For 2016, 2017, Lillian Poots, let's sort it and see that at a glance. Okay, good. So Lillian Poots is leading for 2016, 2017, followed by John Gardner. But for John, okay. So does the data tell us the information here? Yes, it does. It does. Let's see this again. If we put it this way, Lillian comes, then we sort it. Lillian comes third. Okay, Lillian comes third. So this is a cumulate. Since I'm going to follow your own way, because since the data said determine top 10 best-selling managers from 2017 to 20. So this is the appropriate one to follow, this one, because the data said, if the data said determine top 10 best-selling managers for 2015 and 2017, then we can use this one. We can show the different years. But the data said determine top 10 best-selling managers from, it means you're going to sum whatever they've done for these 2 years and show it as a single data. So if I want to get the best performing students in a class for this for the session, it means I have to, if it's a secondary school, I have to take what they've done in the first term, second term, and third term, join them together, and then be able to know who performed better. So if a student was topping the class in their first term, and then another student beats that student in second term, then the same student beats another student beats the both of them in third term. When we merge their total score, the final student that has the highest score becomes the best performing student in that session. So a student can be a best performing student for a term and not be the best performing student for a session. So this question says from, it means you're going to accumulate everything they've done within these 2 years. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if the question had said for 2015 and 2017, then we can separate the data and show it like this, okay? So I'll actually go with this one. This is the correct one to use. So John Gardner is topping, followed by Jeremy Garcia, followed by Lillian Prout. Do you get me? Or does anyone have any objection? You can raise your hand or just unmute yourself. Any objections or any contribution, anything? Please unmute yourself and speak. Can we proceed? I need your reaction, please. Can we proceed? I need your response.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So, that's it about this question. Determine the top, someone is saying something. Okay, Kiki, thank you. So determine the top five best selling days.
Okay. Hello, sir. Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, this is Ibiton. So the question, yeah, the sum of sales, does it sum the 2015 to 2017 that we have there?
Come again.
The sum of sales on the KPI, does it sum that of 2015 to 2017?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It
Okay.
sums,
So
it
that
sums,
shows on the graph too, bah?
yes, everything. This is a
Oh,
summation of everything they've done in 2015 to 2017
oh, okay.
for each of these managers. All right.
Okay, so
So
a quick one. How did you not get the sum of sales?
here I just drag sales into this value and it automatically
Okay.
sums it for me.
Okay, sir.
So,
Okay, thank you.
so they are trying to know which manager that performed better across those number of years. Do you get? They are
Okay.
trying to know, of course. So they are
Sir,
trying to go ahead.
but I thought at the top of that particular one, there's a financial year in the filter box.
Is this one? Yes.
Yeah, that particular one, the financial year at the top.
Yes, the financial year is there.
Okay.
Look at it. It's in the filter. Look at
Yes.
it in the filter. From 2015 to 2017. That's what you have here.
Okay.
So it has summed everything that all these 10 managers did from 2015 to 2017 cumulatively. It has summed everything they've done. And
But you see that in the third one, there's also 2017, 2018.
No, we are not because of this 2018. Yeah, we are not taking that one.
So it means that as a financial year, and you know everybody's financial year is different.
So
So
financial
personally,
year
when I was
financial year starts from usually from ending of December to December the next year. So because of that, what happened here is that financial year can start from January to December. Do you get? So that December now,
that is a calendar year.
yes,
But
okay.
financial year, it can start from February and then
You
end
can
in
start from
March.
even April. Yeah.
But
No,
calendar year starts in January and ends in December.
yes,
So we need to
exactly.
get this particular thing right. If it is
Exactly.
calendar year,
Now
fine.
this
But if it is
is
financial year, then we need to factor that 2017, 2018.
no. Financial year here, I am assuming it starts from, let's say, December till the
Okay,
December of next year.
if you are assuming, fine, we can continue the discussion.
Of course, because obviously the data does not explain anything further. So you have to assume on your own that this is what they
Yeah,
are
that's
talking
true.
about. Because the data,
For
from the way the data is,
month, 1st of 2020, 2016.
from the way the data is, it is given in this format. So it is assumed that this is from January to December. Then the next financial year or business year or calendar year, whichever one you called it, start from counting from that December till the next December. But what we are looking at in our book, for example, we are taking our account, is from January, the sales that were made from January to December. It closes the account in January. The next one starts from that December till the next December. So that's why you have the years interlocking each other. So this 215 now is from December 215 to December 216. And this is from December 216 to December 217. So this one has already taken the record of everything that happened in 215 down to 216 December. So the December came into this one again. December of 216 came into this one. Then down to December of 217. But because we've already taken cognizance of the December in this 217 here, this December in this 217 is the same December here in 217, and we don't need 218, so we leave it out. This is based on the best assumption that we can come up with, because there is no explanation. That's something they call data table, where a table that explains a data set for you, something like a table that explains a summary table that explains the data set. Most times, in most projects that you're going to be working on, there will be a summary table that explains each of the column, everything you're going to be using. So if you have any question, you just go to the summary table and see explanation of each of the things. So you don't have to assume anything. You don't assume, because each assumption you make is going to amount to a wrong result if you assume wrongly. But in this case, we don't have such summary table. Therefore, we are going to just use our best judgment to work. Do you understand, sir? Can we proceed? Are you still with me? Hello?
Yes, sir. You
Yeah,
can go ahead. Thank
I'm
you.
here.
We are
All
good.
right.
Thank you.
All right, good. So this is it. So we're having an argument. Someone was saying we should separate the year, and I don't know if that person agree with me now, the way I did it. Who was the lady? I think it's Kiki. No, it's not Kiki. Let me see. It was Kiki. Yeah, Kiki.
Yes, I actually did mine differently. But
This
from your
way.
explanation, I think I get it now.
Here's how you did yours.
Yes, but from your explanation, I get it now that it should be as a single, both years should be summed together.
All right, great. So we can proceed, right?
Yes, you can. Thank you.
So let's proceed to the next one. This one says, the next question says, determine top 5 best-selling days. Selling days, okay? Do we have days in our column, in our data set? Let's
No,
see.
we have to create another column.
Okay. That means we cannot work with this one. Since we don't have these in our data set, let's see our data set. So we don't have these here. So what we have here, we have months, right? We have months. So we have what we call day months. Yeah. Sorry, we have what we call, is it day, year, day, something day. So I think that's the way we get that. Let me see if we can create that.
We'll create another column.
Let's add insert column here.
Insert column.
So
Yep.
it should be day. And then there's a formula for it. Equals to
Yes.
equals to what? Kiki, go ahead.
Okay, let me
Kiki,
take my
Equals to
bag.
what?
Yes, I'm here.
go ahead. You're telling
So
us what to do. Equals
I'm
to
not
what?
actually telling you what to do.
Equals to what? How
I
do we
can-
get the day? How do we get the day? Equals to what?
How I did
Go
it.
to the day and then the date there.
Okay, day, right? Okay.
Mhm.
So you just type day, then serial number. So this is the
It's
month you're
equal
using.
to. The
Yes.
service is equal to now.
Yeah, there's equals to here.
I can't
Okay.
text equals to text because that was what I did and he gave me the right thing.
Equals to date. Who said equals to date? You already have.
I was asking, I was asking if we can use text instead of
Text.
the possible, yes. Because that was what I used and it worked for me.
Okay, let's see. Text.
Yeah, equals to text.
The
Okay, equals to what? Text. All right, I
yes,
agree with you. Value,
yes, value.
which is what? What's our value?
Okay, what is the
What's our value?
A2,
Hmm?
A2,
A2, A16.
A16.
Yes.
Jesus.
comma.
A2. Let's try A2. Someone else
Comma.
said A2. Mm-hmm.
Then
Then what?
DD
apostrophe first before DD.
apostrophe D.
Apostrophe DD, triple D.
Let's do four D's.
The apostrophe first, if not it won't work.
Yeah.
DD. No,
No.
just
Just
one,
one apostrophe first.
just one
Okay.
apostrophe.
Sorry. Pardon me.
You can do one, you
Okay.
can do two.
Then
So we are using this one equals to, we put them into this one. Then
What D's?
you say we
What
should do
D's?
DD. You want to get
DD4.
the full name?
then
Get the full
And
day
then
name. You want to get the full day name. All right. Okay.
Yes.
That's amazing. So we'll have the days. Good. So let's see the number, all the days we'll have. We'll have from Friday
We have
to
go to
Friday,
Friday,
Friday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
That's
Thursday, Friday. Every day. We'll have every day here
Yes, all the days.
except Sunday. I can't see
Mm.
Sunday is there. Every day is here.
Monday
Every
to
day is
Sunday.
here. Every
Mm-hmm.
day is here. So now we'll come back to our data sets. We don't have why is it not bringing out?
So it's not working because you didn't copy from the financial year.
Oh, that's true. Let me move this one. Okay. So
And then you refresh.
okay. I think I'll use this one. Yeah. I'll paste this one here. Then I remove this one. Remove this one. Let's see if our day has arrived. We don't have it
You've
yet.
not clicked on refresh.
Yeah. So we go to our data. Sorry, we'll come to our data set and then do refresh.
Mhm.
Come to our data sets. Come to pivots. Refresh. I want to refresh the entire table, refresh everything. And our D has appeared. Wow, that's great. Thank you everyone for that assistance. So we are looking for the top best-selling days. 5 top selling days. So it means we are going to have the as our what? As our row. Then we are going to have sales
Some of sales, yeah.
as our value.
Add
Good.
value.
So since we have Monday to Sunday, so obviously
Mm.
we're just going to sort. This is like the easiest one, right? And then we are looking for the top 5. So we can even remove here, but let's just use top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good.
Thursday.
So these are the top best-selling days, and these are the amounts we sold for each of those days. So can quickly just visualize this. So by the time we go into Power BI, you're going to understand why you use the charts you use for each of those things. You don't just use any charts that you feel like. So why am I using a bar chart to represent this information? And what kind of data is this? Like, is this a multi is it a bivarial data, or so we'll go into all of that detail. We're going to do all of the theory parts, understand all these things before we now jump into practical Power BI. So let's do the final one, I guess.
Sorry, sir, I want to say something.
Please go ahead.
Talking about the charts to be used for that number one, the first question, because it was a bit difficult to get the
One.
perfect.
This
But
one.
you know, yes, for this one, I don't know if it is possible to bring out something else. Maybe for those that used the other way, for those that do not use the same way you did.
This chart is simple now. You just come here and use where is the chart? Go to design. Come here. This is the chart you're going to use now. The bar chart. Since the name is either you're using bar chart or column chart, anyone you like. How is it difficult? This is very
That's how
easy.
I'm talking about.
Hmm?
You know, the way you did yours now. Most of us said we did ours differently.
How did you do your own? You did them separately for each of the
Yes,
year.
yes.
It's still the same thing. It means you're going to have this same chart in 3. You're going to have 3 different charts. That is, this blue one will be different. This one will be different. This one is the same thing that you're going to get at the end of the day.
Okay.
You just split the chart. You use like it's going to be single 3 times. So instead of doing that, to conserve space, because you're talking about the same information, you can just say, okay, this person, this Bruce current in so yeah, this is what they did, because this is showing you, the legend there is showing you that this is for 2016, this is what they did in 2017, this is what they did in so you're still talking about this one person. Now imagine if you now have 3 different charts after talking about Bruce Lee in this chart, you go to the next chart, you're still talking about Bruce current, you go to the third chart, you're still talking about this same person. That is not smart, right?
Okay.
That's not smart. So because people don't have patience to listen to all of these things, you're trying to save time and be really concise, like you get. So you just show your chart in one this thing. But if you did it separately, it's still fine. You got it right, but just that it is not smart to have them separately. But it doesn't mean you're wrong, you're still correct.
Thank
Yeah, so let's now go to the last one. We have the D's. This one says determine top best-selling months. Top best-selling months. So let's see. I think it's the same thing with the year. Should be the same thing, right? So here we'll just remove this one. So can we now go and do, I think these are data, right? These are data. So here let's add, this is months. So let's put month's name. This is day name, right? Let's call it day name. So that it will be explained. Then this is let's add month's name, insert. we already have the months, but let's just make it more, let's make it more fun. So once I have the month name, this is the month. So the same thing, you can use your day or whichever one, but since you pull off text, let's use text. So this is the value, and then we want to have the month, right? So just do month. We want to full month. So let's see if that works for us. Good, that works. So we'll have the month name instead of having them in numbers. Like, do you understand what I did, please?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
All right, good. So we can just come back to our data and then do refresh again. Come to pivot, do refresh all. Oh, what do we have here? So because we changed the name, did you remember? That's why it disappeared. So we'll just bring this one back and we have it back. So we'll just sort it again and we'll have it top 5. And then we'll have it back to normal. Good. So for this one, it's going to be the month name. We want to have the best top 5 months. So we are going to sort so that then we are going to do top 5. So it's just almost the same thing. That's really not, this project is not difficult. I don't know why some of you kept chatting me that you cannot solve. I know you didn't do it. That's why you say you cannot solve. It's not as if your laptop have any issue or anything. You did not do the assignment. That's why. Instead of you to be honest, you're telling me that your laptop blew and the NEPA, your current was high. So let's do the final one. See the final one.
That's the final one.
Top. Okay, this is the second to the last. Say list at least 5 insights. Okay, this is the last one. Oh. So list at least 5 insights you can draw from your analysis.
Mm-hmm.
This KPI. So this
Those
is
are
where
KPIs, okay?
the data analysis in you comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not, you are not thinking, like you're not doing anything. It's from the data, what you've analyzed is what you're going to come up with. Because all of these things you did now means nothing. The manager doesn't understand, your CEO doesn't care about all of these things. They want what is the solution? What is the problem? What did you find out? That's what I'm going to. So you're going to prepare a PowerPoint presentation that you're going to be presenting, and you're not going to have all of this thing in your presentation. All right, you can just have few charts, maybe few relevant tables in your charts, and then in your PowerPoint slide, then maybe some necessary data that you really want to point out. But aside of that, remember we are supposed to do dashboard too, but I'm not going to be doing dashboard with you here. You can just, I think I did some of them already, but you already know how it goes. Just plot your bar charts. So all of them are basically going to be bar chart. There's no any person. I saw someone that used pie charts. I just understood that the person was just trying to use different charts just, to design their this thing to look good, to have different chart. But because all these things are just normal quantitative data, there's no percentage there to use. There's no, okay, this one is going to be Monday, Tuesday. This is supposed to, I told you you're going to use line charts when you want to talk about something that happened over time, something that happened over time. But this is over time as well. This is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or January, February, March. Let's see how it looks on line charts. Let's see how it looks on line charts. Let's say let's have it as a bar chart and also as a line chart. This is a line chart. So you can see that from August. In August, we had maybe we need to sort it first.
Yes, August has the highest. It's the second.
Hmm? Okay, I think this is the highest. It's already sorted. So August is the highest. we made the highest sale in August. So March, the sale in March, okay, the sale dropped in June. Then in April, June and April, we did almost same thing. Then it dropped in July. So you want to
June
begin
and
to now,
July.
you want to now begin to
June and July.
June and no, July has a lower sale than June. June and April had the same sale. It's almost same sale, almost same
My
figure.
own
Then July dropped. July, you can see the slanty line now. It came down. July had the lowest sale. They had the lowest sale in July that
yeah,
year.
July had the lowest.
So you can see line
But
chart
April is more than June at my hand.
Okay, that's possible. It's not a straight line though. So look at the figure here. If you click here, you can see 5925906. If you click here, 590. This is 592,590. So they are not the same. It's lower, but they are in the same range, 592,590.
Okay.
Then you can see that July is like 560. Like you can't even compare. Then the highest sale was made in August, which is 662. Do you get? So if you present this same data with let's see how it looks in a bar chart. So it is going to tell you the same information, but this one explains it better actually. This is going to give you the same. You can see that in August they made the highest sale, in March, in June. So all these are aggregate data. So you are going to use almost bar chart and column chart for all of them. Then for this one, you can use line chart because line chart explains it better. Like you can trace it, like you can see what happened from this time to this time. This one is like absolute. This column chart gives you absolute data. Like you can tell you that in August, this is the exact sale that was made, but it does not explain how we now move from here to here. But this one shows you, okay, this is the trend. But here now, you don't know if the sale went up here and then started coming down here. Do you get? But the chart shows you the trend. This is the trend. It's going down. Then from July to August, you cannot even know whether the sale went up at a point, came down, went up at a point. So this does not really do justice to it, even though it still carries the data at a glance. You can still see, but the line chart does a better job for information or for explaining data like a trend over time. Now you cannot use the pie chart here because there's no comparison. You use pie chart when you're comparing one data over the against the overall data, something like that. Like if you want to know what sale that was made in June compared to the entire year. All right. I think that's pretty much all. So if you now do your chart, after doing your charts, go ahead, Marco. You can unmute. Please unmute, Marco.
Okay. Sorry, sir. I came late because of my work.
It's okay.
As on what you did there, you started the top 5 best-selling months, and I can see from the horizontal axis, the month is not going accordingly. Like August came first, then March, and it wasn't going as the normal way, like March, April, June, July to August, and showing according to the trend. So the months, the way you sorted it, it makes the months to not fit in well. I don't know if there is any problem with that.
Okay, now
And that analytics work.
Do you remember
I hope you understand what I mean, sir.
Yes. It means it's not going from January to December, right? So now it is in your hands to know what you're sorting. If you want to
Yes.
if you want to sort numbers, you sort from largest to smallest. Automatically, Excel tells you to sort from largest to smallest or from smallest to largest, right? Because, can you hear me? Excel is
Yes,
telling
sir.
you to sort from either largest to smallest or smallest to largest because you can clearly see that 1 is bigger than 2, 2 is bigger than 3, right? Because they are numbers. But when you do the same sorting here in letters, Excel will change mouth. It will not tell you from largest to smallest again. It will tell you from A to Z because you cannot say that April is bigger than March or March is bigger than April. All right. So when you're sorting, it is you that will decide what you want to sort by. That is, when you come here now, want to sort from highest to smallest, we sort it from largest to smallest. That's number 1. But we have from January to December. Let's see if we can sort. Even if we sort by A to Z to put A, B, C, D, like so A will come March, June. So it is not sorted like from January to December here. That's number 1. And number 2, the sorting we are doing is not by month, it is by the sales. Therefore, we sorted it has sorted the sales for us like this. Then when we now do the top, after sorting, we have 1, 2, 12. This is 12, obviously. From January to December is 12. But the data has been sorted by these numbers, the biggest one. It doesn't matter if January has the biggest or February. It just picks the month that has the highest, followed by the next highest, followed by the next highest, until we get 5, top 5. So we are not looking at which month it is. Sorry, we are not looking at whether the month is January or February. We are looking at, just like the managers here, it's possible that this person was employed before this person. It's possible that this manager senior this manager by age or something, but we are not looking at your age or your religion or your color. We are looking at all the figures, the sales you made, how much have you brought in for us. So we are sorting by the person that will be higher here or senior here will be the person with the highest sales, because that's the person will respect. Whether it's a small boy of 18 years and this person is a man of 70 years, as long as this small boy is making more sales, the company values this person more than this person. Even if this person has spent 100 years in this company and this person just came on board 6 months ago, but he's making more figures for them, they value this person more than this person. So this person is going to be at the top. Therefore, here we are not looking at I don't know if you get me now, Marco. It is not, we're not looking
Yeah,
at January or February or March. We're looking at the sales that was made, which month has the highest sale. And we've gotten all the months that have the highest sale. Now, we don't want to see all of the months. Give us only the top 5, only the best 5 months. So we sort it by top 5 or reduce it to just want to see only 5. So we sort it by sum of sales, not row, not months. Look at, you are sorting by sum of sales. That is by the sales that was made. So when you sort, it now
yes,
gives exactly. It now gives
yes.
you. So we can also switch it. If we can say, okay, we want to sort this thing now by from smallest to largest. It now bring July, April, June, March. It is still not like, I don't know if you get me. It doesn't respect.
Yeah, that I got it. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make much meaning sorting it out. You've gotten the top 5 selling months. Does it make any meaning in that analytic world to sort it? Because you want to use line charts, and we show trend from the months to months. The line, won't it indicate the top, the maximum and the minimum, the trend? Is there any need sorting it again once you've gotten the top 5? That's what I'm asking.
The
Because
reason
if you
why
sort it, that means if you sort it, that means the months will not go accordingly, because we start
the
from
question
January to December
says,
to count.
the top best selling months, top best selling, you must sort to get the top. If you don't sort,
Okay.
If you don't sort, you're not going to get the top. Now, this is it.
Okay.
If we don't sort, let's put back all the months, all of them back. 12, right? 12, good.
Yes.
Now, January here is 412,000, but August is 662,000. So January, if we don't sort, January will come up. Let's see. Let's not sort. Let's scatter the sorting. I don't know how to scatter it again. Maybe like this. Now, if we don't sort, I will now say, okay, the top, we can't even still. So we must sort because the question say the top. Give us only the top. We don't want to see the bottom. We don't want to see those people that have failed. Throw them away. In fact, take them out of this, sack them from this company. We want only the best performing 5. Only the best performing 5. And the only way to get it, we have gotten everybody's performance, but now bring up the
Yes,
top
sir.
5. Bring up the top 5. The only way to do it is to sort or just go directly and say, give me top 5. It's as simple as Excel. Just tell Excel to give me the top 5. Excel will just sort out the top 5 for you. So this is now the top 5. That's giving you the top 5 in not in, like in descending order. So it is now you want to see the top. Like this 600 is the highest, so it shouldn't be at the bottom. So therefore, bring it to the top. You sort it to come to the top. Good. So assume that this is not months. Even if this is not month, maybe this is the name of people. So it doesn't have hierarchy. And I understand what
Yeah,
you're trying
okay.
to say. It doesn't have hierarchy.
Okay.
What
Okay.
the hierarchy here is the sales that was made in those months.
It
That's the
says.
data. So when you're designing when you're writing your reports, when you're making your reports, the important thing is the data. That is what you're pointing people to. Not there are other things around though, but it is the main data. So the data here now is which months, the best performing months at a glance, we want to see that okay, look, August gave us the highest sale, around over 666,000. Why July? Even though July is among the top 5, but it gave us the least sale among these top 5. Because among the best, there are still the best among the best, you get. So we can say our overall
Yes.
best performing month is in August. So we can now do a deeper dive to know what really happened in that August. Was there any holiday? Was there any festival? What did we do differently? So that we can use whatever we did here and replicate to other months. Maybe did we do bonanza? What kind of product was sold in that month? Why did people buy a lot of things from us in August? Knowing all those factors will help you to improve sales in other months because you want to do what you did in August to actually, because obviously every business can only survive via sales. You must be making sales every day. So the more sales you make, the more your business grows. So the business definitely wants to replicate whatever happens here in other months to continue making sales every single month. In fact, they want to just keep going up and up and up. Do you get me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So is there any question? Any other question? We've reached up our time. We can spare maybe 10 more minutes or 5 more minutes for questions. All right, go ahead.
Hello.
Okay, sir. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I I came late because of my work here as a student.
Oh, sorry. Please unmute. Sorry. Hello, Marco.
Okay. Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry
Like
about
I
that.
said, I'm so sorry. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, sure, clear.
Okay. I was late. I'm sorry for that. It was because of my schedule work here. When I was
Okay.
analyzing the data set, I encountered challenge a bit. When I was checking the date trend, it started from 2015. No, if you check the year, if you use the function for year, it started from 2016 to 2017. But the financial year column shows 2015 to 2018. And I was perusing through the question you gave us. Now, I was like, the size was, is it a quarter size? Like from what happened in 2015 encroached into 2016. So I was confused because I use a year function to bring out the year for each one. So I didn't even see 2015 and 20. I didn't see 2018. Yes, but the question says there was a question that says we should got from 2015 to 2018. So I was like, how? I didn't get it because there's one thing I noticed. It's not just about bring the designing chart for just the understanding of it so that you can easily give an insight as a data analyst. So I was confused about that year, that financial year. I don't know if you can throw more light on it.
I think you really joined late because we have
Yeah, John Lake.
we have already 1, 2, 3, 4. We have already talked about that.
Okay, sir.
These are the years that it has brought out for us. Let's look at all the years. This is 2016 to 2017. So if you look at the data gave you month and it gave you financial year. These are different columns. And the questions that you answered were specific enough. If the question wanted you to use this column, it stated it. If it wanted you to use this column, it stated it. So, like I said, there is no summary table that explains everything here for you. So it is you that will use your own judgment to see. So all the question that we needed to use this month was very, very clear. Like this one that says from 2016 to 2017. If you come to your data set, you can see clearly that here we have from 2015 to 2017. So it is the financial year that you're going to use to solve that question. If you come here, you have from 2017 to 2016. Let me see the month section. The month section. You have from 2017 to 2016. So you cannot use this column to solve that question, but you can use this one to solve that question. Then there's another one that says from 2015 to 2017. So this one says from 2016 to 2018. From 2016 to 2018. So this one now you cannot use the physical year, the month. Look at the month. Let's see the filter here. The month is from 2016 to 2017. So you cannot use months, but the financial year has 2016 to 2015 to 2018. So you're going to use this column to solve that question, which is the financial year. Do you get? So the questions were very clear enough because these data sets, these two columns that were given to you are not talking about the same thing. They are two different variables. This one is talking about the months, which is each of this year has months inside. Look at the months inside this year. For this one, look at the months inside this year. While for the financial year, you have just the years. There are no months inside. I don't know if you get it. So, but your question is right because there's no summary table. So it's an assumption. I'm just trying to understand the data in my own way and explain it in my own way.
Okay,
So
sir.
if you understood it differently and you did your own project and it worked fine, then the idea behind it is not like there's no perfect answer or correct answer. It's just for you to understand how this thing works, understand the logic behind the entire thing. You're not just doing it to do dashboard and solve question. This is not actual question. This is just like a sample data set, a business data set. It just, expose you to what is available in the business world, the financial year, the whatever. All right.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
Any other question?
Yes, please, I would like to have.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it advisable when working on a data set like this to remove the decimal points and then probably approximate the sales figure we have, removing the decimal points?
Yeah, it is by default, you should have 2 decimal points in your data. So, but
Okay.
if for some reason, because of how long this thing is, even if you remove the data, this decimal point, it doesn't really change the data much. Like it doesn't have any, like it will just change only this last figure here. This one now will change this
Okay.
one to 4, to 5.
Okay.
This one will change this one to 4.
To
This
4.
one, in fact, this one will not even change anything at all. To
Okay.
still do the
Okay.
same thing. So it is it depends on the, like, if you're dealing with this one now is sales, is just money. So
Okay.
this is 103. This is like, is it 1 million? This is 1,394,021.
Mm-hmm.
Approximating doesn't change anything at all. It is still the same
Okay.
thing. But there are
Okay.
some kind of data set that you'll be working with, that, like if it is those data set that has to do with maybe you're working for a hospital, even a 0 point can change a lot of things. Like zero, like if you're measuring temperature, pressure,
Okay.
degree,
Blood
weather,
pressure.
all of those ones now, the figures are really, in fact, 0.0001 means a lot of things. If you tamper it, it changes a lot of things. So if you're dealing
Okay.
with measurements, all of those measurements, you have to be very careful. You don't tamper the decimal places. Usually leave it in 2 decimal places unless otherwise stated. If you tamper those
Okay.
ones, it's going to change, but this one has no effect at all. So most times sales data is really flexible. You can even remove the entire decimal place. You can add more decimal places. It still doesn't change the data.
Okay, I get it. Thank you.
So that's why it's important to, first of all, before you start, go through your data set and understand which industry you're working for. This is a business. It could be a hospital data. It could be a banking data. It could be any data. It could be a government data. It could be just any data at all. So once you understand the data, you will know what to do and what not to do. All right. Any other question?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's been a nice time. Our time is up. It's been a nice time having you guys. We meet again on Saturday. So on Saturday, we're going to be jumping fully into Power BI. Let me see if I have my slide. My slide is not here. Okay, so but we're going to be jumping fully into Power BI, and then it's going to be really exciting. Please don't miss. All right, so if you haven't done your assignment, obviously there's no point submitting again, right? You have to just tell yourself the truth because you've seen our expo. So though this is not a dashboard, however, just chat me up because I really need to use that that project to assess you for Excel while we're moving to Power BI on Saturday. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. Good night. Bye.